It's time. Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you, Grax. I love it too, bud. I love it too. Sorry, I would have been on a few seconds ago, but for whatever reason, it wasn't capturing my game, so I had to fix that real quick. It's always something. Always something. All right, so we got another slow day, so we're just gonna hang out and do whatever, bounce back and forth between the two accounts and just hang out and have a good time. That's my plan. We do have there's been some news. We did have a client update, and we can see we got some accelerated characters now for Galactic Legend layer requirements. So Captain Drogon is accelerated. He is absolutely amazing. So if you're farming Leia, it just got a whole lot easier. Same with Scout Trooper, and on his own, just a fantastic. Imperial Remnant, Imperial Trooper, also Leia requirement, and Morgan Elsbeth. Chromium packs and shipments. So you've been waiting to farm her. Now you can spend some crystals. Maybe snag her a little bit. So that's all awesome. Yep. Cam Lightside bundle leaked. $19 American if you're buying it through the PC client. $20 if you're buying it mobile. I think it's R5. He is a raid character, so there's some value there. He is a Cairo whore. If I'm remembering, it's something like 500 for him. So there's a lot of value there. But I mean, when you when you get a Galactic Legend requirements for $10 and now you're getting one character for 20, the value's there. And if you don't have him and you're not actively farming him in GOTB, I mean, you got to go. You got to go for it. He'll immediately improve your Galactic Republic Jedi. He's a great character. So you're not going to go wrong. It's just up to you if you want to spend the money. And we formally have the announcements here in game. So Cat, Relic 9, we knew that. Captain Enoch, Relic 7, coming tomorrow. DT Peridia, Relic 7. Ezra Bridger, OG Ezra, Relic 5. Yeah, 400 Cairo. Still a lot of Cairo. Lots and lots of Cairo. So pretty sure your money value is there just in Cairos and not counting everything else. So again, up to you. If you're not actively getting him through TB and you need him for the raid or to make your Galactic Republic Jedi better, there he is. He's coming for a very, very reasonable price, according to CG. I'm not going to comment on the price. I got him the hard way through months and months and months and months and months of TBs. And buying him on the occasion, like every now and again, they would put a pack in the store for, like 20 or 30 crystals for whatever. And I would pick those up, or 20 or 30 shards or whatever. I mean, if it were me, if I, I'm not going to buy him for this account, although I probably should, to be fair. I probably should buy him on this account, to be honest with you, because otherwise I'm not going to see him forever. And, having a relic, a sneaky backwall relic for GAC at this time. Oh, well then you think it's a hell of a price then. If you would take him just at 7 stars, no relics, then you must be thrilled with the offer. I'll probably pick him up, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking, I mean, we're not my this guild I'm in is not going to get to Geo anytime soon. Um, I don't remember what the gas bundle was. Um, oh, hey, look, we got some feats that we can do. These are all very doable. Oh, speaking of doable, I managed. I might try. I managed to 2 star that. I don't have. I need more 7 stars, but I managed to 3 star that and 2 star that. I was thinking about paying the money to refresh to. £45. Wow. And but that was for him and all of the 501st, right? I mean, and considering his other like his event requirements, solo journeys. Where are you, gas? Bam. I mean, you gotta have decent fleet. You gotta have decent Jedi and Padme and 3PO. So 3PO, you need Ewoks, so you gotta farm him. This was a this was a raid reward for a very long time. Oh, so it was the requirements. It wasn't a team with gas in it already. And you need your droids. And but if you're doing this event, you probably got some of the droids to get her, or you went the Geo route. But either way, it's a pretty complex unlock. Oh, all you got was the negotiator. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, I mean, even with that, the value's still there. The value is definitely still there. I mean, it's expensive for sure, but negotiate. All this is a long farm. Anything that cuts a ship farm down uh, is kind of worth the money, in my opinion. Yeah. No, you're. How long does it take? How long does it take to farm just negotiator? Like if you're just going just a 5 star him, how long is it going to take? And not to mention, you need it at 7 stars for this event. I mean, I love fleets. I love fleets. I wish they all felt a little more different. I don't know if that's the right word. Um, the flows of the fleet battles are kind of varied, but yeah, I wish there was a little more randomness to fleet battles. Most of them are fairly like what's coming. You know your next move. You know your next 3 moves before the AI makes their one move. I wish there was a way they can make it better. And I know the only reason they don't do it the way I would like them to do it is because of time. But I would love it if they made it so to where you're fighting the fighters, and then once the fighters are gone, you have to destroy the capital ship. I think that would be cool if they added another layer, but it would add minutes and minutes to fleet arenas when you know it add minutes to everything when time is already a factor in so much. But oh well, yeah, I've got lots of tips. You now level 85. What's your roster? Give me your ally code and we'll take a peek at your roster, and then we can figure some stuff out together. Oh, and you can call me Buck, by the way. Sammy is my son. I named the channel for him because he is the reason I'm a streamer. Teddy, stop it, buddy. You're hearing your mom in her office, dude. She's just talking to herself. Some guard dog. No, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Oh, wait a second. Why is my logo way over there? Here we go. Yeah, no, it's yeah, just you can just call me Buck or asshole or old man or whatever. Yeah, hit me with your ally code and let's take a look at your roster and we'll see what we can come up with. I mean, asshole's okay too. I mean, just I have an ex-wife who would probably love to confirm that. Okay, there you are. Oh, my 10 key skills didn't fail me. Scoped Leo in the fire department. All right. Well, I'm loving what I'm seeing right here, first and foremost. Absolutely always thrilled to see a Captain Rex at 7 stars. First things first. Okay. So you're working on, you got 7-star Thrawn, awesome 7-star Palp. You got Atreya. Okay. Okay, so you must have started playing and you took a break and now you're coming back. Is that what's going on, Leo? Because if you want my advice, and this is going to sound really, really weird, but if you want my advice for what to do, I would start a new account and take advantage of all the stuff that they added since you started your account. They literally give you double this in characters and in ships when you start. Although, maybe I don't see Y-Wing. Yeah. Oh, no, there he is. Um, yeah, so a couple of months ago, they changed the way they introduced, they call it the new player experience. So here, let me pull it up and we can look at it together. Um, okay, let me pull this over. Let me switch it to display and transition. There we go. Okay, so new player changes. We're happy to announce the 6.5 update. The new player experience is now better than ever. What does it mean? Blah, blah, blah. As we continue to welcome new players over the years, we're taking to heart some of the feedback. Blah, blah, blah. So what did we do? We went through the entire journey to level 85, sliced, diced, and threw glitter on the missions and reward system. We significantly sped up the time it takes from go to level 1 to level 85. We want players to have more ships. Blah, blah, blah. So anyways, this is what you got originally, and then this is what they added. Maybe you do have this. Maybe you do have this. I don't know, but I would need to go through your roster again. But yeah, because I don't remember seeing. Let's pull this up again. We'll filter by Empire. No, okay. You must have gotten it. Okay. Well, then let's. Are you being completely free to play, Leo? No money spent, anything like that? Completely, okay. Okay, so you're 411K. You got your 7-star Thrawn. Well, so for fleets are a little easier to tackle. You're doing what you can do right now, which is just keep leveling the rebel ships. Get the 2 X-wings, Wedge's X-wing and Biggs's X-wing unlocked as soon as you can, and get them to 5 stars, and then get Phantom to 5 stars, so you can go for the Chimera event. That'll be the first thing. So get this 5-starred, and then and then get the 2 Rebel X-wings and get them to 5 stars, so you can tackle that event. That'll be the first thing, or that'll be your ship project. That'll take you a while. That's going to take you some time, but that'll be your ship project. And then character-wise, you've got R2. I would start getting your Commander Luke Skywalker requirements leveled up, so you can start working on him. And then get your bounty hunters, so you can start going for Chewbacca. But yeah, more or less what you want to do is hop into your journey guide here, which you're familiar with, which you're using, and you've gotten these done, which is fantastic. But you want to pick from here. So you want to start working on this guy, because I mean it takes a lot of time and gear and stars to get this finished. So pick him because he makes the most sense. And then right here, you wanna handle this as well. The unlock is at 5 stars, so you can unlock the Chimera at 5 stars. It's no big deal. Hey, Sopper. Oh, I would. Here, let me pull up your account again, but just based on what I'm looking at, what am I doing? Allies. Based on what I saw from your account, you going for Padme right now doesn't make any sense. No. Yeah, going for Padme right now doesn't make any sense. Because you're gonna, I mean, okay, you got a 7-star Newt Gunray, that's awesome. Geo Soldier at 6. Okay, you're already working on Padme, so maybe finish Padme, but then go to CLS, because you're not too far along, but you've definitely got some time invested in Padme. So I always say finish your project, and if you're working on Padme, finish her, and then I would go to CLS, and then I would start working towards Chimera for your ship. And then you're kind of working on Ewoks. Kinda. You're on your way. You're starting. But yeah, you don't. I mean, you kind of have a team that you'd put Padme with. Who's your Galactic Republic? Oh, sweet. I was Bones was playing last night, and he was he's talking about going after them. Yeah, you'll be able to do with Padme, you'll have a solid Galactic Republic team. Put her as the lead, and then have Windu, Snips, and Yoda and Anakin under her. That's a solid team. Yeah, he was. Bones was working on Dark Dimension 6 last night. He got through one of the tiers and then got absolutely smoked. Yeah, but he's worth it. He's yeah. I wouldn't take him beyond that because I think mine's at 17. I wouldn't take him beyond that, but he's solid there. He's good in war, especially. Put him on defense. Um, yeah, Leo. I think you're already working on Padme, and you've got a decent jump. No, I clicked Separatists. Yeah, you've got a decent start. I would finish. I would finish what you're doing here, and then go for CLS. Oh, he said it was DD6. You'll have to ask him, but I could have sworn he said DD6. It might have been 5. I don't know. But I'm going to be bringing my account to his guild. I need to chill. I need a break from the hardcore stuff in Marvel Strike Force. I just need to relax and have fun and play with the people I know. I don't know, whatever the second node was. He cleared one node with Cosmic Villains, I think. Yeah, yeah, you're on a good way. I mean, it might not be it might not be the most streamlined way, but you're already kind of walking down the this is my account. You're already walking down the path, so you might as well finish the Padme thing. Yeah, for me back when I was doing this when I first started, if I saw geos or crew, I would just stop. I would just stop. I would just be like, well, good try. I'll try again tomorrow. And then finally, I got to the point where it wasn't a thing anymore, and I was able to beat it. Um, but yeah, Leo, you're in a good spot, bud. Uh, like I said, finish Padme, go for CLS, and then work on Chimera for your fleet thing. And I think you'll be happy with the results. And if you ever need anything at all, I'm always here. I stream every day. You can send me direct messages. Actually, let me send you an ally request so that way, you know, we're just always connected. There you go. So yeah, accept that at your leisure, and then yeah, I'll always be here if you need any help or need me to take a look at something, bud. Well, you're doing good, Sopper. You're doing good. I'm I'm not really. I'm kind of sort of getting Ultimus brought up and into shape. Same with Silver Surfer, just because I got them unlocked and I got them to a certain point and then just walked away from them because they weren't used for anything. Um, still trying to unlock Gladiator. Um, and for whatever reason, even though his event is still showing active, his freaking shards didn't drop. Oh, I need to pick one of these stupid things. Eeny, meeny, miny, boom. No, yeah, looks great. Um, They really really juiced up Ultimus. And I really regret it because, like his red stars were cheap forever and I never bought them and I should have obviously, but didn't. So, ugh. Ugh, my stamina's kind of ugly. Kind of ugly. I guess I can do bounty hunters, right? We'll see if they can do anything. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Well, no, they had the thing where you were getting his orbs in arena, depending on your placement, onto your third account. All right, have fun, Graxy. Yeah, they had a thing where you were getting, yeah, you were getting orbs for whatever your level was, whatever your finished placement was in arena, and then even though his event for that is still active, opening those, we didn't get any orb drops last night after arena ended, so I don't know what's going on. But I also know that it's becoming a pain in the ass to try to beat it, try to beat teams that have him when I don't. So I might have to reach in and grab the old checkbook and pick him up that way. Yeah, yeah. I opened 16 of his orbs at one time after the arena ended. I think it was Thursday, Friday last week, and I got client must be restarted. Okay, and I got one shard. One. So I've opened a couple of dozen of those, and I think I'm at like 42 of his shards. So, Yahoo. But I refuse to pay anything for him just yet. I do need to buy the. I need to buy the next pass that Ares is in, though. I haven't done that yet. I need to scoop that up. All right. So what was that client restart about? Did they add the cam bundle? Who knows? All right, Leo. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'm always here. I'm always here. Come by anytime, man. Come by anytime. It's good having you here, man. Monday, Monday. First data was for Rex. Okay. That's a great use. Give me a second. I mean, I logic says Hera's because she's the lead. Um, yep. No Kanan on your team. Zeb, Hera, Chopper, and Sabine. Um, I personally would do Hera first. Um, but Sabine's is pretty awesome. Yeah, whoever told you that, I think they're still stuck back when you needed Zeb to stun in the Grand Admiral Thrawn event because yeah, he's Oh, speaking of Zetas, I should put his on. I was gonna put it on Vader, but I do have one ready to roll. I was gonna give him no escape. Yeah, here we'll look at the kits. Let's bring up the Phoenix kits for Kanan. Where are you at, Kanan? There you are. Oh wait, why isn't he level 85 yet? What the hell am I doing? Oh sweet Stopper, get after it, buddy. That Apocalypse campaign was just way too much fun. So yeah, dispel all debuffs on Phoenix allies, grant them defense up for 3 turns. Kanan and target ally foresight for 2 turns. When each of those foresights expire, he gains 100% turn meter, and other Phoenix allies gain 50%. Yeah, it's a pretty big. Yeah, that's a lot of turn meter gain. It really is. But yeah, then Hera's with where's it? Plate of Strengths. Yeah, like you know, this is actually I would say not even to with Rex being in the team now. This feels more and more like more and more like a luxury Zeta. I mean, the cooldown reduction in the turn meter is pretty awesome, but yeah, Kanan for sure. Yeah, and the mass stagger is freaking sweet. I'm not up there yet, but stagger all enemies instead of just target enemy is huge. Yeah, it's absolutely. In fact, so when you're talking, you take Hera, Rex, Kanan, Sabine, and yeah, well these whatever you take your team with her in the picture. Like you can actually really f up the Inquisitors under Riva. Yeah, normally, yeah. Yeah, it's nice that they made these guys relevant again. And I mean, maybe even more relevant now with GL Ahsoka coming. Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, I would need to look. I gave I had a couple of the uniques ready to go, so I gave Ultimus all of his uniques because I'd never bothered. Um, I was gonna save him for Gladiator, but I'm like, yeah, I doubt I'm getting him anytime soon. So I was just like, screw it. And now Gore is gonna be out any day now. His event's gonna start, and then yeah, and then Infinity War Thanos. 7-star Morgan Le Fay. Damn good care. Out of all the horsemen, she's probably her and her team are probably the team that's still the most relevant. Yeah, you can't get away with not being sweaty in Marvel Strike Force. There's no half-ass in that game. Now, if they would just give some maximum effort and get us a freaking PC client so I could actually play it on stream, that would be amazing. Well, I mean, I think they need to. BlueStacks is just absolute trash. Oh, of course, I get the freaking payout and yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they're not working on it, I think they're dumb because they should absolutely be copying the idea for the PC client and then integrate their store so you don't have to, like there's just so much they could do. Because I hate, whenever the day resets, 5 p.m. my time or whatever. Whenever and that store is just getting crushed, I can't stand it. I end up waiting until way later, and then there's days I end up forgetting about the stuff in the store completely because I never get back around to snagging it. I missed a lot of free claims doing that. Apparently only on Android for new graphics. That's kind of odd. Um, God, I hate the stamina thing. Absolutely fucking hate the stamina mechanic in this. Just let me play, guys. Just let me fucking play the game. You're already charging me energy. You're already charging me all sorts of other shit. Just let me play the fucking game. Random ask Bam with with Tuskens. I have no idea why Bam's there. No clue at all. Like I said, random ass Bam. I'm like, why am I getting hit with whistling birds? I'm like, oh, what the hell? It's a Tusken team with on Hoth. Everybody remembers this part of Star Wars, right? When they did when the Tuskens invaded Hoth with the Mandalorians. hey, Bones. Hey, Bones. I didn't realize you were even in here, man. And there's Womp Rat. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Oh, were you away for a while? A 7-hour hike? I remember when I used to want to hike. Oh, enjoy being young. Enjoy being young while you're there. Oh no, I hope everything's okay. Did they get it taken care of? Yeah, Sopper, my routine is like when I'm done streaming, usually at like 5:30, I'll hop in, get my arena rank, and then, go do whatever new events they may or may not have added. I'm just not having a good time playing this. I'm very, very struggling with my motivation to be like, let's just get in and get this done. Well, good, good. I'm glad they got you fixed up. Yeah, I do. So I'll do Strike Force when I'm done with my stream. Just make sure I have my arena rank and all that. Usually I have to fight 2 or 3 battles because everybody wants those 50 extra crystals. And then I'll do whatever, hit my war attempts and whatnot. And then I do all my dailies like first thing in the morning when I wake up before I even log on to Galaxy Heroes. Well, yeah, see, I decided I would enjoy Marvel Strike Force more if I wasn't trying to be. That's what I'm going to as soon as Bones gets a new spot into his guild, I'm gonna go there because I'm just getting tired of having to, like, I always need to get. You need to have the new shiny toys to compete in Marvel Strike Force. There's no once a meta is established, there's no second meta to try to undo it. There's none of that. You line up with the meta and then hope RNG is on your side or not. And I'm running out of patience for it. Yeah, Strike Force does so many things better than Galaxy Heroes, but Galaxy Heroes does so many of their own things better than Strike Force. Like Strike Force to me is just it feels way too much of a grind. My camera froze. Yep, my camera froze. Let's get that turned back on. There it went. Uh, don't they call those time heists, Sopper? Isn't that the speed bundle? I mean, I haven't looked at one in a while. I don't know if there's a new one out, but okay. What was I doing? Let's try this team on Mom Marthma. My motivation is just non-existent for this. Well, it is and it isn't because don't they have like 7 different time heists that you can buy? So there's not like one all-encompassing time high, or is there? Or is like if you buy the highest tier, do you get everything? I thought it was split up amongst a bunch of different factions in each time heist, kind of depending on where you're at in the game. Oh, you can get these teams that you need for this thing at this time, or whatever. Oh, did they lump it all into one thing? That's good. That because I remember when they first came out, they were split up amongst like 6 or 7 different options for varying prices, and if you wanted to buy them all, if you wanted everything from all of them, you had to literally buy each thing individually. So it seems like they've improved on that. Yeah, are super engaging. The super engaging easy mode conquest that I'm running here, which I'm only doing because it's more or less free rewards. But damn, it sucks on easy mode. I mean, it sucks anyways, but it royally sucks on easy mode. You don't get shit for your efforts, but they still want to sell you a pass for $30. Oh fuck you, fucking droidic bitch. Graxy and I were talking about it when I kicked off the stream. I legit think it's a reasonable price. I know we've gotten better deals before, but especially if you're not in a guild that's going to be doing light side TO or a Geo for a while, the value is definitely there. And like, if you break down the math of what Kairos cost crystal wise and stuff like that, I think it's a good value. I think it's a good value. I'm wondering. I mean, so they're doing cam. So when are they going to do the watt? When's the watt bundle going to come? Or do they still want to gatekeep JMK behind your ability to do a territory battle? Well, they make it more and more expensive to have multiple accounts. That's for sure. I mean, thank God I've got cam unlocked on my main. Um, 'Cause I'm seriously going to consider buying it for here just to, give me a little bit of a leg up in GAC. Have a nice little Galactic Republic surprise on the back wall with a R5 cam. So maybe I should save my Zeta for him, huh? The one I've got ready to go. Don't give it to anybody and save it for Cam if I decide to buy him. Can't you buy Cam with Galactic event currency? You're like 5 shards at a time for like a couple thousand, get 3. But like not all the time. Like it's only when it rotates up in the store, which doesn't seem like it's very often. Yes, it does take years. Yeah, they probably need to up that. lower the cost and update the amount of shards you get, because I mean, he's a decent character, but he's definitely not he's not a make or break. Now, he does have the added benefit of, the Naboo raid, I guess, working for him, but and with them making the lower tiers easier, I'm wondering if he could do some sort of soloing act at R5. But they only nerfed like the first two difficulties, right? They didn't do anything else to the others, because they still need to fucking the droid constantly spamming his dispel. They need to give that a bigger cooldown, because it is just the most obnoxious thing I've ever encountered in a raid. Yes, no, it's a fantastic change. Any change they make is for the best, but they still need to do something about that command droid and his stupid dispel spam. And I think they need to make it to where they don't get he doesn't get abilities unless you're at a starship phase, because otherwise it's just like you can just get RNG to death if you get nothing but bonus turns. It's not the best design. I'm actually thinking of dropping B2 and bringing up STAP. I think I think that's going to be a better return on investment, especially in the long run. Like B2 takes way too many turns, which is fine unless you want to just take them up to R8 to whenever he does the special ability, he reduces the enrage meter. In that case, he's worth it, but that is such a massive investment. Yeah, let's see if we can bust out one more Phoenix or a Phoenix fight here, and then we'll head over to the other account. Wait, 434. Yep, stamina's way too low. So we'll head over to my other account, do the conquest over there, but check out my GAC opponent. Oh, I need to do my fleet arena too. Check this out. This is what I'm getting to fight in Carbonite 5. That guy is in Carbonite 5, and he's my opponent. Aren't I a lucky, lucky boy? Jyn Urso's his fastest at 248. I'm not saying he's a good player. He's a 3.2 million account in Carbonite 5, so he either doesn't care about GAC or he's horrible at it, but he's in Carbonite 5, which, by the way, is the lowest of the tiers. Smash him. Well, I will. We'll find out tomorrow when I stream. My plan for tomorrow is we'll stream both my GACs, and then we'll hop into the Captain Enoch event on the main account. But I'm fully expecting to hop in and see him, full clear me, because he can just throw one of his freaking relics at each one of my things and call it a day. I'll check. Let me finish this. I'll check to see if his Darth Revan is 174. Well, his Jyn Erso is his fastest character, so I'm guessing he doesn't care about mods, or he just doesn't know what he's doing. It's probably a combination of both. My TIE Fighter just deleted that Boba Fett. Wow. Yeah, okay, let's go take a peek. Wait, let me see if I can buy. Nope. I need one more Biggs, and I think I'm close on Wedge too. Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm getting close to be able to go after 6-star Chimera. Well, we'll take a look at his speed real quick on his Darth Revan. Where did it? Okay, he's right here. He's very. He seems to care. 221. 221. Yeah, I don't know. I was not a happy kid when I saw. I was like, oh, yesterday on the stream, let's go check this out. And then I saw, I opened up, and I'm like, I am fighting Yannicka Lavanen. Cool. Opponent's collection. What the fuck? Like, literally, what the fuck is he doing in Carbonite? Like, I've literally done 3 total GAC fights, not rounds, fights. 1, 2, and lost 1. I was able to do GAC in the last week of 3v3. And then this is my 4th total opponent on this account. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and absurd. So yeah, I'm liking where I'm at too, Kyber wise. I'm loading up the other account. Unfortunately, I'm just perpetually bouncing back and forth between Kyber 1 and Kyber 2, and I feel like GAC is kind of in a state of flux right now. And I really want the brackets to settle down. Because I need to know, am I punching above or am I punching below? I feel like I'm punching up still because I'm an 11.7 million account and I'm constantly facing against 12 and a half, 13s. So we lost ours. We went up against a massive guild at Sandbag. They set 10 people out to get down to our GP. Yeah, the thing about Kyber 3, though, is Kyber 3 is typically what I found full of people who are either really, really trying hard to climb, or they're mostly, they're dipshits that should be higher and they just don't know how to play the game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I don't know anybody that doesn't need TW. That's where, that's a source of your droid brains, depending on your GP, obviously, of your guild. But yeah, your rewards for this are just, I mean, obviously, again, depending on where you land, but the rewards are just too damn important. Your reroll materials for your datacrons, there's just too much. There's too much in here to not care about TW. Droid brains they're massive. They're massive. Now I wish they'd give us a better source for the keypads. Well, it's one more arrow than you had before, Sop. You could going back to doing C pit to try to farm them. Well, so speaking of droid brains, I did this live yesterday on the channel. I bit the bullet. Did the R9. I'm kind of surprised to see Ezra at only R5. But it seems like if they're going to follow this pattern, because you look R9, R8, okay, cool. Are we going to get an R9 in these two also? I really don't want an R9 Fulcrum. I mean, I'll do it, obviously. Everybody will, but because I'm lazy. Because I'm lazy. He is in the game. I actually haven't gone to look at him yet, but he is in the game. There he is. I like the character model. I mean, the armor looks a little more clean than I remembered it being on the show, but I think the character model's cool, and his kit should be pretty fun. And I like that, yes, he's got an Omi, but it's a territory battle Omi, so it's absolutely completely optional, which is fantastic because it's all been rough. My biggest crunch here, let me pull up a character. Let me open up. Believe it or not, so like I'm low on all this now. I've got 43 droid brains, but let me get a lower person because it's not that stuff. It's Stormtrooper. Perfect. It's this. I'm constantly having to just scrap every freaking little thing I have. Yeah, I got really fortunate. I had this signal data come up in one of these, and it was like 125, so I bought it, and then like the next week I had this signal data come up here, and it was like 200 for 1600. I couldn't freaking, plus, you know, a couple of wiring and stuff like that. But so I was able to buy those and was very, very happy for it. So the only one I'm really farming right now, I'm kind of hopping back and forth between these two for now. But yeah, no, it's insane. And I started my started a Horde Energy for Tano. I should have started a couple weeks ago, but should have started a couple weeks. Wait, did I see a circuit board? I do. 280 circuit boards for 1600. I'll have to do the math on that later. Well, it's still letting me buy. It's still letting me buy. I mean, I'm not going to get to like whatever the 18 or 21,000 that they say you need to have to unlock a GL on day one. I'll have to spend a bunch of crystals there too. But, you know, where is the fun if you're not spending all your crystals on energy for tickets? Dang, what is with my freaking camera, man? I mean, it's an easy fix. I just have to deactivate it. But yeah, that's not a flattering view of my big, fat, fucking bald head. Well, the camera is the camera that came with the computer, so I probably need to upgrade. Actually, I have a Razer camera that I could break out, but for whatever reason, I wasn't able to turn the microphone off. So I was getting the mic from here and the mic from there. But maybe now that I know what I'm doing a little bit better, I can dive into the settings and get that figured out. And Sabine's going to take bonus turns for the next 90 seconds. So everybody... Oh, she stopped finally. Excellent. That was a 1.36 million hit from our little Padme doll back there. See, and when I first started, I played around in it and couldn't figure it out. So now I'm suspecting, now that I know what I'm doing a little bit better. Plus, it didn't mount very well to the top of my monitor, so I'm gonna have to play around with it. You remember WAP when I started? I was trying to figure everything out as I went along instead of figuring stuff out and then starting. I started and then learned in that order. It was ready, go, set. 28 times in a row? Yeah, dude, the Galactic Republic one is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. Cannot stand that damn thing. Here, go ahead and kill these guys, but just kill yourself while you're doing it, okay? Thanks, folks. Oh, here's a cleanup one. Oh, Ray. Ray, I hate Ray. Oh, I don't go to cheap stores. I'm an American, man. I just Amazon.com, Amazon Prime. Be here in a day or two. No need to leave the house. I don't know what Tesco is. I'll have to look up what a Tesco is. I've never set foot in the UK, so I'm not familiar with your guys' chains. So Tesco owns Walmart. Walmart owns Tesco. Something. Walmart probably owns Tesco. Walmart's the biggest corporation on planet Earth, so I would have to suspect if Tesco owned Walmart, then Tesco would be the biggest corporation on planet Earth. Yeah, so we have a variety of different types of Walmarts. You have your standard Walmart, which is what my little town has, just tiny little food section, cheap ass clothing, CDs still for whatever reason, they're still selling CDs. Um, CDs and other electronics and actually they do actually have a decent. I mean, it's not massive, but they have. They must have put it in during COVID when people were. Wait, okay, what? That feat was done. What do I need now? Oh wait, I still need like two more battles with the Qui-Gon's living. Queen Amidala, I think, is much more important than Gideon. Yeah, I mean Gideon is great in territory war, and he's great in GAC to an extent, but Queen Amidala is great in GAC, and she's needed for the raid. And yeah, Gideon's improving grounds. It's up for me. Are you not able to get in, Dragon? Well, I got the pass. I didn't buy the plus. I just got the 9.99 version. Normally I buy the plus version, but I did the math. I didn't need the extra stuff to get it done this time, so I figured I'd save myself 20 bucks. Oh, so DTMG doesn't hit. See, this is where they get you. The proving grounds is the whip. It's the stick. It's the punish you for not going balls out on this when they launch. It's to punish smaller accounts. Also, if only you had bought the hyperdrive bundle and all the lightspeed bundles, maybe you too could then have the privilege of earning shards. Can we see proving grounds in the events yet? Because it doesn't even let me go into it anymore. Oh, yep, there we are. Ultimate Journey event. Those are always fun. Rewards. Oh yeah, no DTMG. So he'll probably, when Ezra's launches, we'll probably get DTMG. Undying Legion 3. And then I don't know what goes on in here. Bonuses for scoundrels. Yeah, the Proving Grounds format is it's it's not great. I mean, I they should cut the price in half for the freaking refreshes. It's like everything else. It's just super freaking excessive. I need to do one more Gungan battle, but I don't. I don't. At the same time, I don't. I don't need a red crate. I need this, and that's it. So I need 13 more. So I need to complete one more feat in Sector 5, and I'm red crated. But that is because I do buy the plus pass for the first two, and then in the third one I can just chill. And now that I've cleaned up everything, I might as well just hop into here and earn some rewards. Yep, all the money. All the money. Oh, you son of a bitch, Anakin. Yeah, but they want all of it. They want all of it. I mean, and the proof is oh, this is going to be ridiculous. This is going to be ridiculous, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyways because I feel like being ridiculous. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to go back in. Spectre, you were typing in a language that I only recognize a couple of the words for. Oh, Dragon Man, thank you for the follow. Wary Jerry, thank you for the follow. And there we go. I will officially be able to 7-star unlock Luthien on Monday for all the good it's going to do me because I'm not touching him with a 10-foot pole until one, I know he's worth it, and two, I don't know. I can't bring myself to bother with him. Now I do need to get to 603 so I can unlock that. Oh, the Rebel Y-Wing and the two Y-Wings. Both Y-Wings to me are the worst farms in the game. Like, hands down, it's not even close. Those two ships are absolutely terrible farms. Like, out of all the farms I've ever done, of course, it's very, 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 very possible to... it's very, very possible to get zeros, but out of everything I've gotten 0 drops from on a full, five send, those two ships are the ones that I've gotten the most zeros on. Yeah, I mean, and it's worth it. It's completely worth it. BTL's awesome and Wrecker's awesome. But yeah, it's just I hate the ship farms. There's no accelerated ships. You get more zeros on those than you do on anything else. It's ridiculous. Oh, and then so when you do finally get that last one to drop, it's going to drop you 5, and it probably dropped you 3 or 4 to get you to 99, right? Phoenix and bounty hunters. Okay. Yeah, Bad Batch Zetas are 100% worth it. Like, if you're going to do the damn thing, do the damn thing. But for them, they are absolutely, completely worth it, in my opinion. I've never tried it, but I have heard that as well. It's iffy, but you're iffy. Zoom. Don't feel bad, Sop. I'm the iffiest of them all. Well, hopefully they're bringing them all on offense. You won't have to worry about it. Yeah, it sounds like you've got yourself a special fella there too, Sop. Yeah, only a couple more weeks till those horrible, horrible crons go away. I'm sick and tired of JMK mirrors taking 5 hours. They just take forever and ever and ever. It's very doable. Tired of having to check cat speeds and just tired of all of it. It all just needs to go away. Well, who knows? There might be another cron for him. There might be something else that makes him hold up. Just minus the current mechanics. You never know what they're going to do. I'm actually super curious what they're going to do because they went to this weird new setup where, there's no factions or anything like that. And I don't know. I don't know how people are feeling about it. I'm a little torn on it. I'm a little mid on the whole thing. I think it's a neat idea to try new stuff, and if it resonates with people, but I mean the whole Datacron system just in and of itself is kind of broken, anyways, because of hey, you want to get a certain role, well, too bad. Is Sam asleep? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm not sleeping tonight because Sam's asleep right now. How long has he been out? About an hour. That's fantastic. That is amazing. Well, go wake his ass up. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, Grex. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm laughing with you, right? You're laughing too? You're laughing too? Oh, that sucks, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Well, you never know, man. You never know. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, SOKR is not on defense is not that uncommon. Um, it depends on how much you scout your opponent. You know, if you dive deep into what do they have, what do they don't have. I just look at rosters mostly to either see how screwed I am or how fine I'm going to be. But I ran mine on defense. Mine was getting holds back when the cron was new before everybody had all the counters sorted out. So and I think one more battle with these guys. Yep, we'll get those kills and then we'll try to get the Phoenix sorted out, and then we will go and we'll see what my opponent put on his front walls, and then I'll probably end up getting out of here. Um, yeah, we've been going for an hour and a half. It's a little bit shorter than I'd like to do, but you know, everybody else has got to be going off to do their own thing, and you know, it's getting to be about dinner time here. And apparently, my 8-year-old son decided to go to sleep. So we've got ourselves a situation. So I might be streaming late tonight while he's watching Bob's Burgers in the living room because he won't go to bed. It catches up to him. He's not a great sleeper because of the autism. Um, and he's been waking up pretty early this week. And yeah, it finally just rolled around and bit him right in the ass, which in turn means it's biting us right in the ass. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But I mean, I might as well get some data crown rewards out of it, you know. I don't know if I want to try Phoenix here, except for the fact that Rex with enough ZAs is just an absolute nuke. I remember we used to do that back when Conquest started with Night Sister teams. They'd put zombie down, and you needed to get you needed to farm a certain number of kills. You just killed zombie over and over again, and then how do you suppose CG reacted to that? You just don't see zombie in Conquest anymore. That's how they reacted. I haven't hit this Conquest very hard, mostly because I haven't had to. Um, yeah, and they're like, "Oh, you guys figured out you can farm a character the way we designed her to just come back in forever, so we're just getting rid of her." Joke is on. What the hell just happened? Why did I not? Okay, all right. I need one more bounty hunter kill. That's ridiculous. Well, that's awesome, hero. That is a rare thing. That almost never happens. Yeah, that's even I try to be as efficient as possible. I can very rarely get all that done in one go, but mostly for this one, my point was to get to Sector 4 as quick as I could so I could farm that node and then, go back and forth farming Sector 1, Sector 4, and then decided to get it cleaned up, get my crate secured. All right, so we just need the one more bounty hunter kill. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I just did not feel the motivation to hit this one very hard. Um, and I'm sure it won't bite me in the ass, right? There won't be any consequences. I mean, I'm probably not going to get the red crate, but I'm also not really trying to get the red crate, so like I don't need to get the red crate. And yeah, it's a few more rewards, but ooh, no foresight. What a rare treat. Get Anakin right out the door. Oh, well, I'll go be looking at that here in a few minutes. Yay, another new character. Horrible pacing in that game. Just release everything. 'Cause yeah, just like anything else, they want your money. And Marvel Strike Force really wants all of it. You think you're getting a expensive game over here. Just wait till you have to spend $100 to get one piece of gear for a relic. Yeah, that's the equivalent. I mean, I'd really have rather not had to G9 two characters and potentially more, but I mean, other than the marquees, every other announcement they've made or every other character is done. So I feel pretty good about it. I want to see how the balancing act is going to come in with Balin Skull with his requirements. I want to know, and I mean I want to know tomorrow if this Conquest Ezra is going to be required. Yeah, to me it's not any worse feeling than Leviathan. Is kind of where I'm at, so it's just like, I can get R9s easily enough between, raids and scrapping and TW. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I really really want them to just put out the whole damn list, because I want to know what they're thinking. They're not giving us a whole lot of time. Like, to have had the ability to complete the others before, to complete 3 of the 4 and then they put the list out for that tier, it's just kind of weird. All your Gungans to R9? Oh, the only one I did above R5 was Jar Jar. Everybody else I just left where they're at. I just, I said, hey, I'll do Jar Jar. I'll get that handled. I'll get it taken care of, and then it's Ahsoka Tano. All right. So now we need to pick up 41 more to get that last Omicron, which will not be too hard, because I haven't I got 10 there. Should have 20 here. I mean, I still need to get 15 from there and 15. Oh, no. Well, yes, but then, yeah. So there we go. There we go. That's Conquest. Let's go see what my opponent's walls look like, and then we will go ahead and call it a day, so I can go wake up my little boy and hopefully keep him awake. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, he is front loading. Okay. Okay. Well, we are going to have us a dabadoo time. Yes, we are. Okay. They really front loaded their walls here. Like I'm wondering what the surprise is back here with the front loaded walls. I'm very curious. Very, very curious to see what that turns out to be. Uh so I just noticed this is kind of unusual. I've never faced a Leia without Drogon or R2, so she's going to be missing a lot. And I know the Sabine Kron is very, very interesting. And I know that's also very interesting, but um so yeah, I'm suspecting back wall is going to have CLS with Drogon and R2 just based on that, unless he's taking it on offense. But I mean, he's also got Chupio up here. Um, very, very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. And this is all standard. And yeah, okay. Well, I'm sure Gungans are on the back wall. More than likely, I think he's got them. Okay, cool. Well, well, that's expensive. That's 1,500 for five. I mean, I guess it could be a whole lot worse, but yeah, it sucks. You have to go that route. It really does. So let me double check the time really, really fast. By the way, I've ever had at one time, I'm looking at a count that says 42 between all the different sources I'm streaming to. So let me just shout out right now. That is fantastic. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. That means a lot to me. Where is that? There it is. Starts in 20 hours, 38 minutes. So that should be, that should be 2 p.m. Eastern time, tomorrow afternoon, 11 a.m. Pacific. So I will do probably log on for the GACs at about 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You do the math on what time that is wherever you live. And we'll do the GACs, and then we'll hop right into the Captain Enoch event from there. And then, I'm not going to go the Arnold. I don't have testing partners in the arena table, but we do have Conquest. So when I get him up, we'll see how the struggle is to 7 stars. I did a bad job on the math the last time and just went ape shit and bought way more than I needed to. But we'll go try him out in some spots where we can, and and we'll see how he feels. We'll see how the other two Peridia guys feel underneath him. So depending on how my little kid does, I might be back streaming tonight. I started a playthrough of Star Wars Bounty Hunter the other night, so I might pick that up this evening, or maybe work on Raid Shadow Legends some more. If you've noticed, occasionally I've got a link popping up here in the chat from Stream Elements. That you can you click on my link and you can earn me some money playing the game. So there we have it, folks. Again, let me just thank all of you for being here. It's so exciting to see this kind of a viewer total going. I've been streaming for 2 months now. We'll round up a week or so. It's like 6-7 weeks that I started. So it's just amazing to see these kind of numbers. And so I'll be back probably tonight, I suspect, because my kid won't want to go to bed. And we'll get some people in here and maybe we'll decide. I am in the planning stages of doing like a subathon sort of event where I'm going to play for 24 straight hours. And I think I'm going to start a new playthrough on Cyberpunk. Because I've been seeing lately on like Twitter and whatnot and other places are like, is Cyberpunk good now? And it's like, guys, it's been good for a while. Like they fixed all the shit. They made it so worth playing. And I think a lot of people just haven't even touched it. Blackfriar, thank you. Thank you, Blackfriar, for the bits. I appreciate it. So I might start a new playthrough for that 24 hours and just see how far we can get in 24 hours of playing Cyberpunk. That was kind of my first thing. Is just like, if people don't know, like if people haven't seen how great they made that game, then they deserve to. And then the Phantom Liberty expansion was an absolute masterpiece, in my opinion. And I don't think very many people are streaming that. So that's kind of the game that's on my radar right now for that. But if anybody else has something else they'd rather see, drop a comment or whatever, and we'll take a look at things. I'm not sure. I don't think Outlaws is going to be out by the time I'm planning on doing this, so that one's not on the table. But I could always do another one if I decide to pick up Outlaws. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Blackfire, thank you for the cheer and the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you for the new follows today. It means a lot to me. I'll probably be back sometime here in the next 3 or 4 hours, depending on my kid, because, he's kind of a wild one. But yeah, guys, until then, take it easy. Good luck with your GACs. Let me know how it goes the next time we get together. And yeah, we got a busy day tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. And we will see you guys then. Take care.